course, I gotta change it. Microphone changed. Now we're live.
Why?
Now we're
Why you?
streaming.
Why you
Everything's
sound like
working.
Noriega?
Because I just got these brand new huge teeth. I'm trying to talk with them in my mouth. It's hard. I'm still getting used to it. And welcome to the show. Live on a Thursday. We got a little early before Giants Eagles Thursday night kickoff. I'm looking forward to this one, as I am always looking forward to the Thursday Prime Vision, my favorite broadcast of the week. We'll do a quick show. We're going to go through the picks. We're going to update the picks contest. We're going to do picks draft, moneyline parlay draft, talk a little bit about the upcoming game for Thursday, talk a little bit about last week, and then we'll get up out of here and watch this game because I'm excited to see what old Jackson Dart can do. But how are we feeling, fellas?
Terrible. Fucking my picks is horrendous still. I thought I remedied. I felt good last week. At the end of it, I felt good. I saw H looking at me when I was making my picks. I was like, okay, I feel good. I felt good when you was looking at me. You know, you was smirking. I was like, okay, I feel like I'm doing something. And but whatever. We here though. It's my birthday, by the way. 41.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh,
my
happy
dog.
birthday.
Yeah, man. Thank you. 41 Giants play for me. So see what's up.
That changes everything. That's going to change the pick I was thinking about making.
Who's number 41 on the Giants? Is that a linebacker?
Rogers Cromartie.
Not right
No,
now.
he wasn't even 41, was he?
No, he was. No, that was the other Cromartie was 30.
Right, Antonio, yeah. I got But yeah, fucking 41. Why does that sound familiar? No, but how you feel about them Yankees, man?
That's Bobby's team, not mine.
Nobody's team. Bobby's only team is the Islanders
No,
and the Mets.
He be up in that. He be up in the Yankee Stadium. Fuck it, the Palladium.
Yeah, it's over for them. Huh?
Dang.
What was the end score last night?
It was 6-2. 6-2, I think. I believe.
I tapped in. I checked in. I think it was like 6th or 7th. And
It was a beautiful thing, really.
really, dang,
Yeah,
I heard.
it's a beautiful thing.
What, the
Damn.
Yankees losing?
Yankees lose.
That's how bad we are. Though. We gotta get fucking excitement on the Yankees losing. That's our victory. That's our victory.
I'm Dominican, so I get to do that. Because Vladdy's the one who put him in the dirt. And watching how much he actually hates the Yankees is very refreshing. It's not like this thing where, we respect, they're a great team. This is not. He's just having jokes. He might as well have been like just one of a Yankee hater watching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the level of disdain that he carries with him, which is beautiful. Beautiful thing to witness. Him and Big Papi is very that's a combo.
Yeah,
A hater combo that's
a Yankee hater combo.
yeah, Yankee hater combo that's hard to you have to appreciate it because there's not that many like that are willing to put their that are willing like to stamp their name on it and just
Right.
wear it, you know?
Right. Yeah, that's their thing.
Hey, Bobby.
It-
It's a great baseball show we're doing. I didn't know we were doing a baseball show. I would have put the Dodger game on so I could be ready.
I was buying you time when you was on the computer.
Yeah,
over
me
there.
and you wearing hockey hats, so
You wearing a hockey hat too? I can't even see that.
Yeah,
What is that?
Rangers. It's funny. I almost wore my Oilers shit today.
Oilers.
hockey hats talking about baseball and making football picks. No wonder we went fucking 0 for 12.
That's right.
Goddamn.
Right, 0 for easy. We can go 0
Hey,
for 12. That's,
hey.
listen,
Tone it down a little bit.
we didn't go 0 for 12. 0 for 12 is
Yeah.
crazy. We didn't go 0 for 12. We did go a combined 3 for 12. So a rough showing for the show. You Flex had the 0 for. Word Life and I both hit 1, and the box only hit 1. The box is still the box is still money, but the box has not gotten off to the start that the box is accustomed to, I don't think. But anyhow, so current standings. Actually, let me just might as well get the anthem cooking here.
Word.
All right. Current standings. I had a 2-point week last week, totaling me to 14 points. Overall, 7 and 8 on the year. Word Life, 1 point last week, totaling 3 and 11. 6 points on the year, 3 and 11 on the season record.
Wow.
Flex with his first offer for the week, so that means he has a big bounce back week coming here. But he still has 11 points, but he drops to 5 and 10 for the year. And the box with one pick right, 3 points, 19 points on the year, 8 and 7 for the box.
Damn. Winning record though.
Did I miss anything there?
No, 3 and 11 is horrendous.
3-11.
3 and 11. No, but sorry. The bounce back is coming right now. Bounce back is coming right this week. I can feel it. You gotta believe. Gotta believe.
Gotta have faith.
All right. So, I will lead off. It's tough because now, man, I was thinking about what my picks are gonna be, and doing the draft really changes shit up. I really think you really got to think more about what.
I like it.
What picks? I like it too. All right, so we all have lines. I'm going to take the. Man, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to take Kansas City. Bounce back at home. I'm gonna give the 2.5 points against the Lions. Tough because I tried to fade the Lions last week on the road, and Jake Browning had fucking brown in his fucking pants. So that did not work out. Although the one great thing about the huge spread is that even though you don't cover it, you're always in it. It's always worth watching. Like, they were down 21-0. I'm like, you never know. We'll keep watching. And then they're cutting it down. They cut it down to 17. I'm like, hey, we're still there. You know, even though the fucking game is just disgusting, right, and they're getting blown out. But, you know, it gives me something to watch, something to root for.
And they're trying not to score because they're like running the ball. They're throwing it to the tight ends for touchdowns. Like, it's not like they were trying to run it up. Had they tried to run it up, it could have been ugly.
Well, I don't know. I actually thought that the Bengals defense did better than I expected in that first half, considering Browning turning the ball over, giving the Lions short fields. You know, the way that the Lions had that explosive offense, they could have easily been down 35-0 at halftime. The fact that they only got 3 touchdowns on the board through the first half was actually somewhat impressive. But anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna take the Chiefs. That's my my first pick. 3 points, -2.5 at home against Detroit.
Nice.
Word Life.
I go, right?
Yes,
sir. With my 3-point pick, I'm gonna go against the team I've been riding. Well, that everybody's called the hottest team out right now. I'm gonna go with the Niners against the Bucks. At Bucks receiving 3 points. I think that 49er defense is pretty good. I know that last week I had, well, not here, but I betted the Browns, the Bucks to beat Seattle. They were the underdog in that game, but I did see some things there that I think that a tough defense like the Niners can be successful against. I don't think that not having Irving against this defense will be more detrimental than the other than against Seattle. So give me the Niners as my 3-point pick.
Interesting. Seattle. Well, for my 3-point pick, I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I
Mm,
like they they put in work, man. They got they had finally the breakout from Bill Krosky that everybody was talking about. Uh, he had did he have 3 touchdowns or 2 touchdowns? Um, but I don't know. They moved the
two.
ball well. It was totally different from when Mariota was in there. It just seemed like they were playing not to lose this one. And I had concerns about Jaden Daniels coming back. There was like showing warm ups and practices, and like he was bouncing around kind of awkwardly on that knee. I didn't see that in the game. So I think this offense could put up points, man. I don't think this Bears defense is to that level yet, man. I know they got players, but I just don't think, especially coming off a bye, maybe I don't know, maybe they're caught a little bit flat-footed away. So give me the Commanders. I know it's 4.5. I hate to do it, but at some point, man, these games you can't let the spreads get into your head. So give me that as my 3-point pick. Now for my 2-point pick, I was thinking about actually. You mentioned both. Um, I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
I like that pick.
Yeah. Obviously, it's 1.5. So you know, I can't let the hook scare me on that one. Um, they this was a close. The Jaguars played a good game, even despite all the bad things that they did. Um, I just feel like the Jaguars have a high ceiling. Like the way that they played, they didn't even really get Brian Thomas involved against the Chiefs. There was stretches where Trevor Lawrence didn't look that sharp, but they still found a way to put it, you know, uh, to win that game late. And I don't know if that's one of those games that kind of helps the trajectory. Like they still got it done even though everybody was expecting them to mess it up at the end. So, considering that the Seahawks, if we remember Sam Darnold, I know he was on the Jets, so it's a totally different story. Has not didn't have much success against the Jaguars, especially in Jacksonville. They even I remember when he had that I'm seeing ghost things they put up on the big screen. They had their mascot with like a blanket over and kind of making fun of him. So I don't know, the karma. I have a feeling that maybe Sam Darnold doesn't have the game that we were expecting him to have, especially away. And so give me the Jaguars from a 2-point pick.
Nice. I like that pick. Um, on guard, on guard, brother. I'm gonna go with the Lions here, man. I'm gonna go Lions as my 2-point pick. Um, I don't know. I understand it. I understand the Kansas City Chief getting points, giving points away, but I just feel like I thought the Chiefs could have done. I thought last week was their like stomp. They flag like we're back into the ground. You know what I mean? Like I really thought that was their game, and I know that there was penalties and a lot of questionable things at the end of that game, but I I don't know, man. Something's wrong with the Chiefs, and I know it's the receive. They don't have the receivers. I know, but they had a good running game going. They looked solid, but I think that Detroit Lions is the tougher team here, and I think it's gonna. I think I would put this as a 1.5, uh, um, you know, game just because I think Detroit is, um, they're just tougher, especially up front. Um, and Pat Mahomes, man, I don't know. It's like I don't know if he's in his own head. I don't know if he's just trying too hard, but he looks off, man. He I didn't expect to see that from him, but It was a tough game against the Jags away. They're gonna be home, but I still think Detroit's a tougher team. So I'm gonna go with Detroit getting 2.5.
Excellent. My second pick, I'm gonna take the Bengals. I'm gonna go back to
Mm.
and I said last week, this is my last shot rolling with Browning. I didn't know that we were gonna make a trade and we are gonna get Flacco, and we're gonna get two tutties on the road. I mean, it's a road game, but I mean, I don't really even have a case. The only case I have is the huge number. I'm not gonna leave a huge number like that on the board. The one thing I will say is, Joe Flacco has played this defense already 2 weeks ago. Picked up a win with the Browns with a much lesser team, albeit he didn't have a tremendous game, but just a little bit of familiarity there. A little bit of a lack of familiarity with the Green Bay Packers and how they are going to be able to prepare for this offense. I don't think they know what necessarily to expect with the Joe Flacco version of the Bengals. And it's just a humongous number, 2 touchdowns. I mean, I feel like the Bengals would have covered this last week against the Lions with Browning. They've lost by less than 2 touchdowns. I know it was at home, but that home field advantage didn't mean shit by the time they started scoring touchdowns in the fourth quarter. They were already the fans had already left, and they still hadn't even put a fucking point on the board. So I don't know what kind of home field advantage helped them. I just feel like it's a huge number, and the Packers been off for a long time. I know that adds prep time, but it feels like that tie, that shit feels like it was 2 seasons ago. I don't know why. It just feels like forever ago.
So they're coming off a tie and a loss, right?
They're coming off a loss, then a tie, then a bye.
Yeah.
So
that's a strange setup, man.
It's just weird, yeah. So
To
that
be
just
getting
makes me like all
14.
those points a lot. And the Packers, I mean, they've showed some dominant performances this year, but I just feel like the Bengals are not giving up on the season. They're trying to win. They're trying to win games. They're not going to quit. So I feel like that a huge number like that just leaves the back door open for a little Joe Flacco, T. Higgins touchdown to lose the game by 13 or whatever. So I'll just take that. I'll take the number.
Yeah, at a certain point when they're losing, I feel like that happened last game too with Detroit. It felt almost like they were trying to give Chase a couple touchdowns just so that at least he had 2 touchdowns and he wouldn't be mad that he wouldn't be mad about losing, but at least early in the game he wasn't getting
Right. Uh-oh.
a couple touchdowns in that game.
Oh, the Matrix got us.
Speaking of the frozen tundra.
Speaking of the frozen tundra, that's where that game will be. And then my last pick, I'm gonna take the Raiders. I'm gonna give the 3.5. Tennessee got their win last week in obviously miraculous, ridiculous fashion. I don't expect Tennessee to win a ton of games, and the Raiders have been brutal, been terrible. But I just feel like at home, this Raiders team is not really a rebuild team. They got an old ass coach. They got an old ass quarterback. They want to win games. They're not trying to learn, I don't think. So I feel like this is just a spot for them to bounce back and get a win. 3.5 against the Tennessee team that I think is hands down the worst in the league. I feel like it's not a big enough number. So I'll take the Raiders and I'll give 3.5.
Nice, I like that. All right. With my last pick, right? Yes, my last pick. I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns at Steeler Nation. Getting 5.5. Damn. I think I feel he didn't like that pick. He left. But Cleveland I think they match up well here. I think they match up well. I don't know what to think of Gabriel yet, or but I think defensively they match up. They're a tough defense, man. Rodgers, as much as he tries to be mobile, he is what he is. He is a 40-plus-year-old man. So Cleveland Browns, I just feel like they match up defensively well with them. So it's gonna be a real low scoring game in my opinion. Hopefully it comes out that way. And I think that the Browns cover there against Pittsburgh.
So, did you do your 1 point pick, or I don't know what happened?
Yeah, that was my 1 point pick. I picked
Yeah, the
Cleveland.
Browns and the Raiders are off the board. You got everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I hate that Browns pick, by the way. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate
well, actually, I shouldn't say I hate the pick. I just hate the game. I would have been on the Steelers, but I just don't trust Rodgers to put up enough points to cover that. But at the same
Right.
time, I wouldn't like. I feel like to cover that number, you're gonna need the Steelers need one of like three things. They either need Rodgers to be really humming that offense, or two things really. Rodgers to be really humming that offense, or they need the defensive score. I
Right.
feel like a
What-
defensive score is on the table, so that's why I left it off the board. But I just feel like Steelers coming off of bye versus the Browns coming off of a fucking London.
Travel,
No,
right.
thank you.
Yeah.
thank you.
I feel you.
with all that being said,
With
On
the rookie
guard.
quarterback, no
I'm
thank you.
going with the Steelers as my
Wow.
1 point pick.
Nice.
You guys did all the analysis for me, but in reverse. Aaron Rodgers, he had that extra rest. So coming back, I'm sure the focus is just on, let's make sure that Myles Garrett doesn't wreck the game. Uh, and also the Browns did make a trade in the secondary. Pretty substantial piece, Greg Newsome. So they swapped with the Jaguars. So that's another thing that maybe they're going to try to kind of.
That's also
take
my
it-
fear. I like what I was saying about when I was saying there's three things that need to happen. The one thing that I forgot was the fact that they made two trades. Are the Browns? Is that Browns defense that been fighting so hard these first couple of weeks gonna be like, you know what? I mean, we're clearly punting on the season here.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, bringing back, albeit he's a decent player in his own right, but not to the level of Greg Newsome, and it just feels like that's kind of some of the continuity. You're getting rid of that, and with Rodgers, he's going to be a little bit more fresh, coming off the bye. And I don't know. He's probably going to look to take advantage of some of that stuff. And also, this defense going against that Browns offensive line and a rookie quarterback, man. I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
I feel more confident in that aspect to why I feel like if I get less than 6 points, I feel like they can cover that. And with the defense alone, I just don't feel I have no confidence in this. We saw what Dylan Gabriel looked like, so against the Vikings. So I don't know. Give me the Steelers. Giving 5.5 against the Browns.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, it would have had to be Steelers or nothing. I can't take the Browns in that spot. All right, money line.
Money line.
You know what? I kind of like the Chiefs pick. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs in the money line. It just feels like one of those games like their offense is starting to look. Their
All right,
offense
money
is
line
starting
is
to look
no
good.
analysis. Money line
Right.
as we fly through it. Come on.
All right, go for it.
Give me the Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the. Chiefs, Bills. I'll take the Bears.
The Bears. Like that.
And I'll also take the Lions.
Ah, shit. Should have led with that one. Give me the Jaguars.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right.
And give me the Saints.
Saints. Okay. So Saints, Tampa, and the Chiefs. +6. 88.
Damn.
Spencer Rattler's a winner, man. You know, we can't doubt him.
Ouch. You're being mean to me on my birthday. Give me the on guard. Give me the Niners for that remark, that statement.
Buffalo, Jacksonville,
Niners.
San Fran. Buffalo, Jacksonville, San Fran puts you at, where's Buffalo? Fucking doubleheader Monday night. 545 plus 545. And I have Chicago, Detroit, and I will close it out with, do I dare take the Bengals? Nah.
The Dreamin'.
Nah. I'll take the Panthers.
Ooh.
I don't hate it.
Nah, me neither.
I'm taking a big. I've been playing it safe with the money line parlay, so I'm taking big swings this week.
Yeah, it seems like you were telling us how you was.
Because who messed up mine last week? Was it
Last
Philly?
week, you had Philly, Minnesota, and Houston. Philly ruined you.
Philly, Minnesota, Houston.
I had
the Jets and
Miami, the
Giants ruined
Chargers, and the Chargers and the Saints. Only the Saints hit. And Word Life went with the New York combo of Giants and Jets, which is that has been very successful the last couple of years.
Yeah. All
Giants
like
and Jets.
New York.
I'd be interested in. I gotta look it up. I'm sure.
Who was the other team? I got one though. No, Minnesota,
right?
right?
The Chiefs.
Oh no, Chiefs. Oh God.
I gotta look it up to see when's the last Sunday that the Jets and the Giants both won games. When do you think that was?
The closest they probably got was the closest they probably got recently was the game that they played each other.
That was? Huh?
The closest they probably got recently is the game that they played each other.
Right.
When it was like a last second in the rain.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta look it up. That's gonna be interesting. All right, Bears,
The box.
Detroit, Chicago. What was my other team? Oh, the Carolina Panthers. Carolina, where the fuck is Carolina?
The number changed for the Giants game?
+7.
What do you mean it changed?
No, was it?
Oh, I'm at plus 1394. Shit. All right, final 3 picks to complete the 12.
Oh no, they put FanDuel got it at 7.5.
Well, it's been dancing between 7 and 7.5 for a while. All right. Last but not least, the box. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the box has in store. 3 points for the box. The box likes your San Francisco pick.
I feel good about that one.
Yeah, I wish I'll feel better about that pick after the injury report comes out.
Yeah.
But I like that pick too. Second pick for the box. Oh wow. Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, I thought about the Falcons though.
No way. No way. No thanks. No Thank you.
Is Michael
Going
Penix
up
not
against
good?
Buffalo after a loss. I mean, listen. Maybe the Falcons cover. Maybe they win the game, but I'll look elsewhere for my wins. I don't trust Raheem Morris for nothing, or Penix until he proves something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last pick for the box. Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
All right, so San Fran, Falcons, Raiders, and that
Oh, my.
completes it. Huh?
Oh my.
And that's gonna do it. There's a couple of ones that I'm surprised. I guess I can't be too surprised, but no one was tempted on some of these other ones. I was surprised. No one wanted to go with bounce back for my man Johnny G, who's gonna be fired soon. My man Johnny G, bro.
My man was asking about fire in the gut. They're about to fire your butt.
Right. Right.
He was trying to physically put the fire in this nigga's gut. Crazy.
Yeah.
That nigga, then my brother would have slapped the fire out that nigga.
That was bad. That was a bad loss. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I kind of went random this one. I'm just out of question. I'm out of answers at this point, so I'm I just went left with it. I just said, fuck
Well, there
it.
you go. This is when you go 3-0 this week. I'm just surprised you didn't take either the Giants or the Jets.
Trust me. I thought about
both of them 7.5 favorites, or seven or 7.5 favorites.
I don't want to bet on. I don't want to put nothing on the Giants because I got to leave them alone. And then the Jets, I thought about it, but how can you right now? I can't. Yeah, so I'm trying to get back in this.
I'm glad I got my Jets rant.
I'm trying to get back in this, so I go for Cleveland.
You're trying to what? Say again?
I said I'm trying to get back in this. I said I can't because I'm trying to get back in this, but then I also I fucking picked the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, Cleveland's tough. I mean, it's in a division game, 5.5. You definitely want it. There's way too much weirdness.
Yeah,
that's such a weird game from the one quarterback is old enough to be the other quarterback's father. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Fuck. Did anybody see the Saquon doc?
No, there's a Saquon
surprise.
doc?
Yeah, he dropped it. It's all about fucking Giants and shit.
Where is this?
I thought. Didn't you hear about this? I think it's
Isn't this a
Prime.
little late? Isn't this a little late though?
Right. Well, that's what I was
I feel like this
thinking.
is-
But
Like mid-season last year, or off-season this year.
yeah, where is it?
week
It's on
6.
Prime. I'm surprised you didn't catch it.
You're asking us. You're the one that's brought this to us.
Yeah,
I just asked you, where is it?
I think it's Prime. No, I'm surprised that you didn't watch it already. Usually be on it.
No. No, I didn't even know about it. I didn't even hear about it. Know nothing
Yeah.
about it.
He did a doc all about how the Giants. I think it goes back like 3 years, right? Flex, did you hear about it?
You asked us. and we
Oh,
said-
I don't know why
You
he
all-
keeps doing this.
Because he okayed it. He made it seem like he knew.
nigga,
about it.
I
He's like,
heard
oh,
about it. I didn't. You didn't watch it. I
I didn't watch it either.
yeah, nigga. I just said how stupid it was. I'm not gonna.
But you
spend-
greenlighted it, so I'm thinking you knew something about it. I apologize. But yeah, it's a thing. Because for a second, I'm like, damn, I might have made this shit up. But yeah, it's a thing. It's out there. I think it's on Prime. And I think it goes back 3 years or 2.5 years or some shit like that. And I think it's heavy. I think from what I understood, it has heavy Giants in it. I think, or at least at some point, they talk a lot about the Giants. So how
Who
they
was
he
your
treated.
last money line pick? I didn't write it down. I wrote
Mine
down the
was-
number. But was Buffalo, Jacksonville, and who else?
Niners? Great start for the Giants. Great start. Love
What
it.
happened?
Penalty on the kickoff, and then Saquon ran for like 15 yards.
Oh. And last, before we go, what do you have to say about your man, Mark Sanchez? Anything?
It's what's funny is, I mean, I'm sure we all the way that we received the news all kind of went in the same thing where it like went to like, yo, he got stabbed up, and then it's like then you start to think about like the little details trickle in, and then also like because the first thing is like in Indianapolis, like what was he
Right.
doing like in there? And I'm like the first thing I'm like making jokes about like in my head like Gary, Indiana, like and those and like gang members and all of that stuff. But then it's like it trickles in, and it's like, and I see the release, the first one, and I see, and I'm like, yo, does that? I asked the group chat that I'm in that sent me it, like the statement. I was like, wait, does that say he got arrested? And then I'm like, okay, hold on a second, like what the fuck? And then like all the things that trickle in, and then obviously where you know how every story goes, people start blaming it on Hispanics and black people and areas that cities and all of this stuff, and then obviously that gets proven wrong, but not that that matters or anything like that. Then you got Trump saying like that, oh yeah, I don't know what happened. Such a nice guy. I'm like, yo, this is such a typical like, what are we doing now, yo? Like, this dude, we don't have to, like, people make dumb decisions every day. It has nothing to do with what your political leanings are. But you don't have to go out and like you have to like people feel so stupid once they realize that like what their suspicions were so wrong that they have to double down on the other side of it as if like something must have happened. Yo, this nigga
Drunk.
was high, drunk, was being
Wait,
annoying
now,
for no
well, hold
reason.
on, hold
Like
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You say high. Is that confirmed?
it's not confirmed, but yo, why are you running sprints in an alley
No,
at
because that was the reason why I asked is because the first thing you say, the first thing when you heard, the first thing I heard when I thought when I heard the story was, good for Indiana. They finally got some good cocaine over there.
Ah.
Because
The
I've been
first
to
thing I
Indiana. When I was in Indianapolis, there was no good cocaine anywhere. It was impossible to find, and when you could find it, it was no good.
Oh,
This had me thinking, wow, Mark Sanchez, either they just generally have better cocaine in India. I haven't been there since it was probably like 10 years ago, but either they have improved their cocaine or Mark Sanchez maybe brought it from home or he
right.
brought it.
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, he bought that
Yeah,
from fucking Cali, baby.
I think the
because
video's coming out because it
Yeah, it's
sounds like
definitely.
there's a video. I don't know if but the problem is that who knows with AI and all this other shit. But
That's the
I
thing.
did y'all see the video of
Him
him
walking?
walking? Yeah, was that real? I think it
with
was
the
No,
real
no.
because
steps.
I feel like if it was
Yo.
fake, it would have been crazy. Like
Nah,
it didn't even
yeah,
show
right?
anything. It was just
Yo,
him
son
walking
looked
around the
like
corner.
that nigga looked like he was up to
Yeah, man, crazy.
son looked like he was up to
But
something
the one thing I will
crazy.
say,
Yo.
that has been overall in the grand scheme of things, like it was a big conversation. I feel like on Saturday and Sunday, not even really Sunday, more just Saturday, like the first day that the news broke. But now it has kind of gone away. I didn't even see if like the if like the Monday shows even really talked about it.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing. I only saw it online.
Yeah, I don't think that like ESPN did like a lot with it. But
Of
could
course
you
not.
imagine if that was like Ryan Clark or
Oh my God.
somebody who looks like Ryan Clark? Could you imagine
Yeah.
how
Yo,
that shit would? We
everywhere.
would still be talking. I think they would have probably
Right.
canceled they would
Trump,
have canceled
yeah,
NFL Sunday.
right.
Yo,
Trump would have
it's
sent National
crazy.
Guards to wherever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Like it's such a stupid such a stupid time that we're living in, where every time somebody does something stupid, you have to attribute it to like you have to assign blame depending on their political leaning. Like the way that everything gets framed. Not because never mind that he put a 70-year-old man in the hospital for not minding his business, which is the number one thing. I'm gonna loop Mark Sanchez into this because this is the number one problem that people like Mark Sanchez and white people have. They do not know how to mind their goddamn business, and that's the root of most of the problems that they have with other people. If you just minded your own business, you wouldn't even be aware of the shit that bothers you.
Right.
But you choose not to. So
That's crazy.
yeah. You're bothering yourself. Those are the self-inflicting wounds that you're doing to yourself. Not minding your own business, thinking that you can tell everybody else what to do, and finding out, in fact, you cannot. And that's how you end up because you don't know how to mind your goddamn business.
Wise words.
Yeah, I think I
Wise,
got nothing left to
wise.
say. I think we ended on that. Mark
That
got
was
poked.
beautiful.
He got poked up by the 70-year-old man. Then he just got poked up a little bit by Flex too on
Right.
the way out.
On the way out.
And there you have it.
Right.
We'll see y'all Monday. I'm gonna have a big plans for Monday. Big plans for the big Monday night doubleheader. But stay tuned.
Oh shit.
Until
Stay
then,
tuned.
peace.